Welcome back to 3R Permaculture. I'm trying out a little cell phone holder, see if I can do a better video this way. It's been a long time since I've done an update, but I actually got some really cool things to show you. I got to a point where I thought everything was a loss. I had put down a lot of cow poop and manure and some of this wheat stuff I had, and it just seemed like nothing was going. I just had my beds were just full of nothing but roly-polies. Everything I planted was just getting eaten. I know a lot of people say roly-polies don't eat anything. I can't say one way or another, but I just know a lot of my stuff just was gone. And it just felt like anything that did grow was just sitting there stagnant, wasn't going anywhere. Well, somewhere, some point, things rounded a corner. And we're in 2019, it's late June right now, really towards the end of the June, and things have really come around. Let me show you really quick just some of the things that have come along. And I feel like now if I was to plant some things again, they'd probably start coming up, except I'm going to be going away on a trip for 4 weeks, so I might do it and we'll come back and see if things just kind of happen. But don't give up. Things are actually showing. So let me give you a quick update of what actually is going on here. I'm going to see if I can't make an update on this. Just do it this way. So these are my beds, and they're wild. They're absolutely wild. A lot of this wheatgrass has just kind of gone nuts, and it's taking over, as you can see here. But I got basil. This basil came up from seed, and it's doing good. And trust me, this basil is incredibly yummy. It's very, very good. We got sunflowers. These seeds are coming along. I'm not really sure when to take this off so they can dry out, but these are oil sunflower seeds that were actually thrown out here with bird seed, so it's starting to come around. My passion fruit has done a lot of flowers, no fruit yet. It's looking a little sad. I've got some lettuce coming up, not much. It's not great, but something. Got some cilantro over here, some arugula back there, but this has actually started growing. And I had some jalapenos that were starting to come up, and they got ripped up by the cats, I should say, for all the cats we got here, but they tend to eat our scorpions, so my wife is really liking the cats. But you can see the soil is looking very nice. This is just really good looking soil in here, and I'm really enjoying it. It's really, really, really good soil at this point, so that's good. This is actually my pigeon pea. It's starting to grow and take off. Starting to do some things over here. Check out this herb spiral. This right here is palco or epazote. This is what is used in South America, at least. It's a great way to get rid of parasites. It's got kind of a nice peppery type taste to it. You can eat this just straight up. It's kind of strong stuff. A lot of Mexican culture tends to use it in their bean dishes. They just chop it up and throw it with their beans. It's really good. I got a lot of dill coming up. So with the cucumbers, I may be able to do some pickling maybe, if I want to. These got attacked by a lot of these guys right here. I don't know if you can see him. These little guys coming after him, but they're still coming back strong. I have some mint that somebody gave me. I didn't think it was going to go anywhere. But man, it's already starting to colonize. Look at that. Ridiculous. Mint. Peppermint I put in there. Yerba buena. It was dead. It came back. This is actually sorghum seeds my kids were playing with, and it's coming back strong. Talk about that in a second. Got some sage, some Mexican oregano. This is lemongrass. It's been taken off. I got 2 things of rosemary in there, doing just great. Got some cilantro. Got some parsley. I actually have no idea what this is. It looks very leggy. Probably not going to do much. More basil over here. But yeah, it's starting to go. Some more sunflowers doing the thing. Coming up. A lot of wheat in here, cover crop. It's dry. You can actually take this wheat and you can eat it, except it's gotten so rainy it's a little musty, but still I've been eating some wheat that I've grown myself. And there's some wheat seeds. Check it out, little wheat seed. It's a good thing to be able to come out in the garden and eat. I'm not like sustaining myself by any means, but I'm getting something done. And some more pigeon pea out here. With all the stuff I planted here, the only thing, you can see those grasshoppers going nuts, have been these cucumbers. And I'm actually starting to get some cucumbers. Some little tiny guys showing up in there. Lots of flowers. Ridiculous amount of flowers. I don't think these are climbers. I just put in these wires, these ropes yesterday. So we'll see what they do. But like I said, I'm starting to get some cucumbers in here. Look at that guy right there. Look, ooh, he's grown a lot since the other day. Doing pretty good. It's great. Might be ready to eat maybe even by Tuesday. I talked about planting some seeds out here for flowers. Oh, my big thing I had problems with, I ran out of compost. I need to make some more compost. The problem is I need a lot more organic material. That's why I planted a lot of sorghum. It's kind of sad and pathetic looking, but it's actually starting to get some elevation up here. Starting to do something, little by little. It's a process. If you look down the line, you'll see some flowers. I had planted some wildflower seeds. They finally started to come up. Finally. Some of my sorghum starting to take up. Again, I planted this just to get organic material to make compost with and to make my own kind of, whatchamacallit, coverings and everything. Here's my blackberries. They're just chilling. They're really not doing anything. I'm not worried about it. They're going to come around. But yeah, and it's starting to get high. It's been an incredibly wet year. Lots of rain, but it's something. Hey, it's something. We're going to take it. So next step is make a lot of compost. You can see we're starting to get some growth. You can see there's some areas in here that have more growth than others, but it's something. So I'm not going to cut this down right now because I'm going to Colombia. I'm going to be gone for a while, and I don't want to lose this. And if it gets really hot and dry like it typically does summer here, even though this has been a really wet year, bad time to start cutting your stuff. So I'm hoping when I come back, I'll have something maybe around chest high, cut that down, try to mow it over as much as I can, take that, start making compost, make compost as much as I can, and then we're going to try to finish off these beds over in this area, maybe make some new beds, get ready for some trees to come in, and we're moving ahead little by little. So it's a process. I think when I come back in August, I'm going to start planning out everything for a winter fall crop. Again, I'm going to try getting more into peppers, tomatoes, see how that goes, but it's coming along. And the neat thing is, I have been gone for a long time, just at work, busy, tired, whatever. And this has kind of been sustaining itself. It's been doing its thing. I have not had to do much work, and it's starting to do it. So this is good. This is very, very, very good. I'm liking this. Things I need to do. Every day I think I need to cut something down from somewhere else and just drop it out here so it can start decomposing. Because that decomposition with those roly-polies took a while. It took a while. And while it was going on, I'm sure I had a lot of nitrites, which were not available for the plants, probably just burning all those seedling roots and not going anywhere until they finally formed the nitrates. And now I got plenty of nitrates. I feel like things are going to go. You can see this vetch here. This grew. It did its thing. It went to seed. I'm letting these little seeds just go out. Go, little vetch seeds. Make some more. And that's good. Plant some other flower seeds. Some of them are coming up. A lot of them aren't. But that's okay. Give me an idea what this soil looks like. And it's not great. It's not amazing soil, but it's something, you know. You can see there's a little bit of something in here. So that's still got some great. It's very clay, heavy. It's hard. It's not easy to deal with, you know. But it's something. Some other dry stuff that I haven't watered in a while. I've done some watering, but it doesn't seem to stick. Little thing here. Put water in that last night. It's pretty much empty, but in any case, it's doing its thing. So is it drought proof? Probably not, but it's something. So that's where I'm at. Oh, I started putting a roof up on here. Missing some wood. I'll have to get some wood when I get some money. I got some stuff to put there to make this into a greenhouse for seedlings, so I can start seedlings and get them in there. I like the idea of direct seeding. Maybe not as practical. You know, it's a little bit lazy guys way to go. And you just get the best of the best and the roughest of the rough. That's probably the long-term way to go. But if you're doing a lot of cropping production, maybe not so much. Anyways, that's the update for now. I'm going to keep at it. And let me know how your garden is doing. Share away. Be blessed.